Alright everyone, welcome back to Feda. Okay, so... I'm trying to remember where I left off on this level. It's been a couple days. I think I just had to kill everything? I mean, I could double check that for sure. Yeah, this is a kill everything mission. Alright, on it. So I was just thinking, like, with this game, I mean, I enjoy it just because, I really like the Shining Force games and, the way it plays out. But, man, they could have cut out, like, half this game. It's just unnecessarily long at this point. There's still, like, 3 chapters left from where we are right now. I think they could have, like, cut out half the game and made it more difficult. Because it's also very easy. There's very, very few battles where there was any sort of threat to my party. Getting everyone in position for another magic boost. Alright, Dan, you're up. Well, this is actually gonna hurt, because they haven't gotten their buff yet. It didn't hurt that much, though. Yeah, it's a shame this isn't gonna do anything. And I mean, L has a ton of HP anyway, so... I guess that's probably unnecessary, huh? Alright, fine. We'll just use a Chaos Edge. Let's see if we can get Shimim some levels here. Okay. What's his, like, special thing? It's got a distance of 3. You might be able to get this kill. Yeah, looks like I have my new archer. Sorry, Dora, you were fun, you know, for the whole game, but you kind of suck now. Anyone that needs experience at the moment? Besides, I guess these two. Leveled up and didn't get any stat ups? Damn, that's rough. Alright, you know what? Well, okay. That's gonna invite an attack, that's fine. Well, apparently so will that. I can get Richard that kill. Okay, let's see. How can we play this? Definitely want you to get one of these kills. We'll just let Richard get the kill. Or, no. Shim. Why wouldn't Shim get the kill? There we go. Okay, so if we go to the right, we can pick up some more treasure. Rip Howling? What is that? Trident. A Rear Valiant? Alright, I guess that's it. Alright, going right into the next battle. Are you the rebels who've gone on a rampage and seized half the Empire's bases? What if we are Stump Dick? Well, you misfits may have it in your heads that Guerrilla Unit 3 is something mighty special, but your Liberation Army is nothing, and the Republic of Arcadia doesn't even exist, so my troops will erase you from the surface of BEE-GYROS. This room will be your graveyard. Tolman and his reinforcements should be arriving in Rey Cabino any moment, so do you believe we can hold these enemies at bay until then, Brian and Nine? No problem, Commander-in-Chief. Does a two-headed hellhound blow methane gas in a thicket full of ripe Cascato nuts? Sure. Fight with all your strength until Tolman's division arrives. Okay, so this is going to be a let's back the hell up mission. Alright, so now everyone should be shielded up. Let's have them form a defensive front here. My best defensive units. Alright, that's all we had to do. There may not be supplies here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything here, period, so okay. Oh, Commodore, I'm afraid I have terrible news. Our naval facility at Reykjavik has been overrun by the Arcadian Liberation Army. Guerrilla Unit 3? Yes, and they also overwhelmed our Lagores Island cargo dragon base as well. That mob does keep advancing, it seems. I don't know what to tell you. It's obvious, don't you think? Their next target will be my castle. What should I do, sir? Upstarts. Should I mount the counterattack? No, leave them alone for now. I'll let them play into our hands. This will save us both time and energy. Just maintain tight surveillance on them and keep me apprised of their movements at all times. Yes, sir. Count on me. Congratulations for capturing the Cargo Dragon production facility on Lagores Island, and the entire Reykjavik naval base complex and its citadel. That was a tough squad inside the inner citadel, Tolman. Glad you finally made it. Yeah, along the way we encountered stiffer resistance than we were anticipating. Many of our troops are newly recruited and only marginally trained, you know? So, what are you going to do now? Setting up detachments to commence Arcadian operations at our new base in Reykjavik, and of course arranging transportation for security forces and Cargo Dragon specialists. We can hardly wait to take advantage of the treasure trove of fossils on Lagores Island. In sum, the completion of your missions represents a giant step forward in our movement. Not to rain on your parade, Tolman, but it seems the rest of the army only mops up. That's their job, Ein. Would you prefer to mop up and send those kids into our action? Well, try to be proud of your many victories over the invaders and their collaborators. And now this base is at your disposal for planning and executing your next mission. My first order is for Guerrilla Unit 3 to enjoy a bit of rest and recuperation at this camp. Yes, team, and whenever you're ready, stand by for further orders. Alright then. These are BEE-GYROS, used for assaults on targets in this region only. Speak to Tolman if you wish to fly them on a mission. Cool. Don't have any supplies right now. Unlike the wealthy Empire, our government seems to be short of funds all the time. That's because the Liberation Army doesn't steal from the people. Well, let's see. I have 8 food packs and 3 antidotes. That's everything. You're carrying the brunt of the fighting, so go ahead. Take all of it. I'll have these items delivered to your supply clerk. Oh, and I also have some short swords on hand. You want those too? Nah, at this point, short swords are pretty much useless to us. Give them to the raw recruits. That's what I figured. Alright, cool. Got some supplies that I'm probably never going to use. Because I don't need them. Spirits are soaring throughout the entire liberation movement, especially among the troops. Master Andera, who holds no military rank, is now involved in high-level strategic planning. Starting with Cobalt, I'll bet that one has the Balformian brass scratching their noggins. The idea of a freely elected civilian running the military is inconceivable in the Empire. Well, it's come down to the final critical surge to break the evil Empire's backbone. It's about damn time. Hey, it's been a while. Seeing all of you again is sort of like coming home. I've missed you. I wish I had time to hear about your recent exploits firsthand, but time is of the essence. If we hope to confront Cobalt, we must first complete several huge tasks. You're talking about neutralizing the 4 Commodores, of course. Decidedly that, but I'm afraid that something else has reared its ugly head. Brian, I know you're well acquainted with a Balformian captain by the name of Tusk. Yes, he was once my dearest friend, in both childhood and during the Millennium War. But something changed. You've changed, too, but from the viewpoint of freedom-loving Arcadians for the better. Anyway, I'm sure you'll also recall your campaigns in regions where a special sword came into play. Yes, I remember the Executor, that amazing sword that Tusk stole from the Skull Temple. Tusk almost killed everyone in his pagan goddess shrine near our Flats Metro headquarters. It looked like a plain sword, but as the Pope said, it may have been crafted by an evil being. Your memory is as vivid as mine, and somehow I know our fates are intertwined with yours. Not to mention Tusk, and that all-powerful sword of the 4 Sages, an instrument of terror. And possibly even a gateway to the ultimate destruction of all life forms on Mildred's Gyros. So I want you to remain ever vigilant to the fact that Cobalt has issued a special order. Whatever those instructions entail, they involve your old friend Tusk and the Executor. Meanwhile, switching gears, considering your next assignment, Resetsu, one of the 4 Commodores, resides in a castle to the east of this base. Master Andera himself, from his bell-clad seat of government, has dispatched your official orders. You are to mount an offensive against Resetsu for the purpose of neutralizing his power base. Here it comes, finally. Yep, finally. Our BEE-GYROS are at your disposal, Girl Unit 3. It's your option should you prefer to swoop straight into that infernal castle, or if you wish, you may proceed overland and approach your quarry from ground level. The choice is yours. Okay, I guess I have to... Oh, here we go. I've been looking forward to meeting the members of Girl Unit 3. Please enter. Yo, Brian, these BEE-GYROS will save us a ton of hoofing between here and Ratface's castle. Are we going to use them? Yes, we are. Because this will help us preserve our law alignment. Now might be a good time to surprise them, so yes, let's climb aboard and go. Hey, wait just a darn minute. I thought you hated flying so much. These things don't go as high, and they're actually alive. It's close, but they beat walking. Hello, the castle. We are Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Liberation Army, Free Republic of Arcadia. I don't know why that just made me laugh. We are here to take possession of this facility. Leave now or face an all-out attack. Whoa, this bunch doesn't yap back or get riled up. I'm not sure what to make of that. That's because they're hardened troops sitting on the last line of defense, so be careful. Eliminate the 2 Goojis at the front gate, and the others may capitulate. Okay, Goojis. Death Wizards, that's new. Alright, well there's not that much to deal with here, so we should be fine. Let's hide her there. Alright, so this shouldn't do anything. I guess I'll let them advance. Alright, Shim, you can get a kill. Yeah, let's make sure it dies. Oh, well, I can just have him attack everyone. Alright, Moranius. Tusk, so Cobalt has summoned you to Luxidol? Sorry about my hasty departure, but Cobalt has indeed dispatched a special order by courier. That's what I heard from the captain of my security detail. So what's the nature of your special order? Can you share that information with me? Does it involve that legendary sword we obtained, the Executor? Do your instructions include a gag order? Alright, I'll probe no further. I appreciate that. Tusk. Well, go ahead then. You may leave any time. Strike out on your own. Commodore Resetsu, I will never forget that time you spared my life during the Millennium War. Farewell. Forget that day. It's all ancient history. Just promise me you will survive this war. You too, Commodore Resetsu. By the way, you have visitors. Welcome to my castle, Guerrilla Unit 3. You have journeyed a great distance. Allow me to introduce you to my army. They have arranged a warm welcome for you. Do you really expect to be the first Liberation Army force to defeat them in combat? Alright. Oh, well, not so fast, Resetsu. Let's resolve this issue right now. Come, I'll take you on myself. Damn it, Tusk. No, Ein, the Commodore is right. It's his turf and we should follow his rules. Let's deal with these troops first, then we can systematically secure the whole castle complex. Remember, we have just entered unfamiliar territory. Who knows what we may encounter? Stay calm, everyone. Isolate each enemy one by one and terminate him. Alright, well, we'll do that in the next episode. So if you guys like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll have more Feda in the next one.